Okay, just moving on from the last video that I showed you guys about the raw mix. This thing now, what's coming up next is something on channel EQing. Basically, the whole idea of what equalization is, and it's a very interesting topic. It talks about the stereo field as well, like how sounds have these properties that you have to organize in order to create something that sounds like the way you want it to sound. Really, what kind of idea do you have in your head of this particular sound? That's cool about the course is that they're very open to, like, there's no set of rules. There's just like tools and things that people do. There's no like mixing rule. Everybody just follows their ear. So if you have an ear for music, maybe this is something that it's could be something that interests you in this whole idea of production and recording. So I'm learning this, so I'm just passing this on to you guys. I've EQ'd 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I went to the chorus of the song. Am I in the chorus? Where am I? Okay. Anyway, let me see. Yeah, I think I'm in the chorus. But let me open the main window. There we are. Okay, yeah, I'm in the bridge. Sorry. Okay, I'm in the bridge. This is what those 4 sound like. Go back to my mixer. There they are. It's a bit low. Okay. So I'm gonna solo one of them. I'm gonna solo this one, and I'm gonna open its channel EQ. This is what I've done to it. Just kind of following what the guy at the chorus was doing. Listen to it without. It has this sort of bassy, it's got things that are not needed, sound that filters through when you record. So this is when you get rid of those sounds to get the more better produced sound that you're looking for. So you're trying in a way to look for the real sound of the instrument, like really what instrument do you hear and what does it sound like and what do you want it to sound like. So he talked about this filter passes. So these are like the different parts of the signal of the audio. If you analyze, you see more or less how it's behaving there. So these are like it's the fields that you can manipulate. Okay, so the first thing that they did was get rid of all those kind of unnecessary bass tones that are going to get in the way. So they moved this like down a lot, created this kind of shape. And I'm listening to the sound here. You don't listen to it very well, but I am listening to the sound kind of changing, etc., until I got to this one, which is my this is really cool. You can copy and paste between. This is kind of what I came up with. After that, I raised some of this here. Something really cool that they showed me that I want to really get into is this technical sweeping, where you create this narrow waveform like this, and you sweep, and you look for its right spot. So I hear on the speakers things happening. So I'm wondering what they mean by placing this frequency in the right place. So once you find like a sweet spot, then you take it down and then you widen it so that it affects. Why isn't it widening it? Yeah, so you make it a bit like wide, and you start seeing it. Yeah, you kind of hear it in the speakers, kind of like open up. And something really interesting that I learned from that lesson was this concept of air, and it's around here in this range. Where is it? Yeah, kind of like in this range. Engineers refer to this section as like adding air, just a little bit of like airing it a little bit. So I really see it happening, and I hear it happening. It's just like really getting that acoustic mandolin sound. Yeah, you can hear it well in the studio here. And then there's the other one. it's a nice three-part thing they're doing here. That's the rhythm, and now this is more like the trills. Very traditional, very kind of, that's how the mandolin is played, right? It's quite nice. Trilling is a bit like the charango here in Peru. And then I also did the acoustic guitars. So I kind of looked at this EQ thing. So that was my sort of homework. And that's what I have done, basically. So I like that sound. I'm gonna go with that sound for the raw mix. Let's listen to all of them. Okay, but obviously I have to do some more, because it's hard work. You have to go through each one, and this is quite a complex piece. It's got quite a lot of tracks, so I can see this process being lengthy, guys. And the production stage is it's cool. We have a lot of material to go through. So you're probably working on your own mixes of this. Remember, we're doing like a raw mix. If you have Logic 10 and you want to get involved in the production part of songs, this is where you can give your opinions, show alternative mixes, like, hey, I come up with this mix. What is the characteristic part of your mix? Like, what kind of things have you highlighted? What kind of tricks have you learned? Just tell us how you listen to it, and how do you envision it. And let's share some knowledge. So this is kind of like how I am envisioning this piece, and I look forward to having some recordings done by you guys, so we can actually have your music up here on the screen, and showing the community how it is that we are doing this project, and also teach how to do this. So whoever wants to continue this in the future can actually just jump on board, quite simply. So I'm looking at my next class is something on dynamics. So we're gonna see what that's about. But it's an interesting thing. It's where all the compressors are, and I'm gonna start to learn about those things. So I'll post another video after I have gone through those little lessons. Thanks.